Good morning. We are day 51 of 365 days of daily routines and rituals with me, Carla Marie. Don't say that too many times fast because that will be a tongue tie. We are doing the Luminous Humanist book this morning to start our morning. Good morning, Google. What day is it? I think it's the 20th. Hey, Google, what's today's date? Friday. I'm off to the Frio markets today to go and get my feathers put back in. They regrew and a lot fell out, so I'm off to go do that today. I'll share where she is for those who want to know. Emma is incredible. She works Fridays, otherwise she has girls in her store Monday through to Monday, basically. So you can go to the Frio markets and get feathers put in your hair whenever you like. So we're gonna go get ours redone today. Anyway, Friday, the 20th. Ruthless compassion. Think about someone you love who has challenged your ability to keep your heart open. Oh, this is a good one. i.e., they've behaved in an unkind, unconscious, or hurtful way. Buddhist tradition shines a light on the complexity of compassion. It suggests that we practice fear determination to behold the wholeness of the people in our lives, and thus refrain from seeing them as broken or lacking. Even if they've hurt you, become willing to behold this person as the luminous, humanist version of themselves, the part of them which is lucid, responsible for their actions, apologizes for hurting you, and is even now beaming unconditional love towards you. If you can hold your attention on this version while they're compelling physical evidence to the contrary, you will be offering them, but mostly yourself, a great gift, a quantum leap toward true lucidity. Lucidity? Affirmation. I see beyond the behavioral veil of those who challenge me to the heart of their magnificence. Oh, I really like it. When someone is pointing their finger at you, they always have three fingers pointing right back at themselves. It is 100% of the time a reflection of what someone is sitting in. And so if we can give them love, kindness, and compassion when they're doing the finger pointing, it stops the pain, it stops the hurt, and it stops them from doing it. They hopefully learn a lesson and you guys can move through it, right? For me, when someone is pointing their finger at me, I'm always looking at the story that their ego is showing them. I think we've got a lot of drama on our news feeds this morning and yesterday morning about Married at First Sight and the online bullying show that we all got to see. I don't watch the show, but of course it's all over the feeds, right? So we get to see snippets of these things. And it shows us she was really jealous of that other lady and the relationship. How can you mean there's no red flags in your relationship? I don't have any in mine. I asked my friends, can you see them? That doesn't mean there's something wrong. It means that the person projecting the bullshit has a lot of dramas in their relationship. Me and Harper have these conversations quite often around bullying and things. Little girls often project, that Harper is, they say to Harper that she's selfish and all the things, but it's just a projection because their mums don't do what it is that I do, right? And a lot of the time it comes down to, it's Harper and I. We don't have a big family. She doesn't have competition with siblings. Her sister is 10 years older and has moved out of home, so she's like an only child inside the house. It is only when Josiah is here and he has the same thing going on, right? Only child in his home. So not that our children are spoiled, they definitely don't get everything they ask for. But if we have space and we can accommodate those things, we do so for our children because they are well behaved and all the things. But other people don't see that, and so they project their thing onto others, right? And then it makes Harper feel a certain type of way because she feels like, oh, well, if I have this or if I wear this to school, then it might make someone else feel sad or upset. And so then she dims her light to fit in. That's how it works, right? All the things. We are human beings navigating this big, expansive world, but this is why we teach the fundamentals of self-love, right? These are all false beliefs. She deserves this over me. Why don't I get that? Like, they're all false beliefs, right? And it's just unraveling what the belief is so that way we can move through them rather than being stuck in whatever the story is, because it is just a story. Your brain does not know right from wrong, and it is just working out what that looks like or feels like. All right, let's actually do some stuff today. I think the last 2 days have been a little bit slack, trying to come back to myself, I think. So we're just gonna imagine those beautiful golden cords coming from the bases of our feet, going down and into the ground, and connecting us with Mother Earth and her green earth energy. And as Mother Earth grounds, holds, and supports us, we wash and cleanse away all and any stressful energies, entities, enemies, thoughts, forms, influences, hexes, curses, spells, psychic attacks and attachments from our minds, our bodies, our souls, and our energetic fields. We allow ourselves to wash away all negative energies and entities and enemies, and anything that just does not just no longer resonates with our mind, our body, our soul, and our energetic field. So we can come back to being at our neutral space of being ourselves, allowing our authenticity to shine. And as we bring her energy up through our feet, up through our ankles, up through our shins and our calves, up through the knees, letting go of the frustration, up through the thighs and through the hips, where we let go of any worries of feeling unsafe. Allowing our hips and our legs to feel soft and loose. As we move up through our lower parts of our stomach, we soften our belly, allowing ourselves to feel confident. Feel like we've got power. Up past our belly button and through our belly, radiating courage, radiating creativity, and allowing ourselves to be who we need to be, and allowing that to shine effortlessly. Up through our hearts, where we expand love so we can receive and give openly. Up over the shoulders, allowing what is not ours to be released. Down our arms and through our elbows and through our wrists and our hands, letting go of others' energies that are weighing us down. Up through our throat so we can speak confidently and clearly. We're setting beautiful boundaries that we speak lovingly. Up through our jaw and over our cheeks so we can smile effortlessly, and up through our third eye so we can see what is hidden. Up through our crown so we can open and connect with the divine sources of energies that be. And we wrap ourselves in a beautiful bubble of golden white light energy, reflecting the world and all of its negativity. Allowing ourselves to be the bright sparks that we were born to be. and may our light shine effortlessly. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. We set this beautiful energy barrier around our energetic field, and we allow this light to shine outwardly by 15 meters today. Those that move in or around our energetic field within that span, may they be enveloped in beautiful pink, white, and gold energy that helps them move forward freely and confidently into alignment with their hearts and their higher selves, allowing them to be confident that they're moving in alignment with their soul's journey. May the intention be that whatever projection someone sends our way, that we are able to overcome whatever that may be. May we see it for what it is. May we see the lesson unfolding as it needs to be. And may we redirect the energy effortlessly to where it needs to be. What a cool little one this morning to have, right? Every day is different. Every day we can set different intentions to pull us back to where we are meant to be. Now, Miss Steph, you asked for 555, and I can't remember the other one. It might have been 444, but 555, I am going to read for you why I'm thinking of it. I remain steady through any inner and outer turbulence needed to reach and heal long-term issues. And 44. Angelic intervention is assured and all will be well. My favorite number is 777, so I'm going to read that one as well. You will heal. Yes, we freaking will. I love that. And I just want to say this last one. Spirit is gifting you with the power to heal. That is 779. It's a really cool book. If you got numbers, let me know. 1111. Cosmic wild card. Anything is possible now. So let go of interpretations about what has been and align yourself with loving frequencies and be ready to enjoy rapid unfoldment in unexpected ways. Oh, I like. Have a beautiful and blessed Friday. If you are free on Sunday, we are doing sound healing from 10 till 12 here at home. Other than that, I have availability next week, and tomorrow I start writing The Once Way. I'm pretty excited to start this journey actually with Sally and the other beautiful women who are going to be in this anthology. Oh God, anthology. Got to get the word. Got to look at the word to say the word right. So I did the Grace Way, and now I'm gonna. Then they released the Faith Way, which was the last year's book, which has some gorgeous friends in that. If you haven't read it, and then we're gonna do the Once Way. So exciting! What a life to live. Tuesday we also start How to Be the Love You Seek. So if you would like to be a part of that, if you would like to read the book with us, jump on board. We are going on school, so you must be a part of the school membership to be a part of that. So make sure you jump on school to be a part of the book club. If you don't have the link, ask. It should be floating around in the group. I do post it quite a bit, so I feel like I overshare it. So if you need it, let me know. There is someone who is going to watch this today that needs a message. Okay, I'm just going to trust the why. You can see the love of the angels reflected in the faces of sleeping children. There is a theory that many children being born now are souls with highly developed spiritual skills. These very special children will remind us of long-forgotten healing techniques, psychic awareness, and immeasurable compassion. A beautiful story came to me recently. Spirit is trying to put words in, sorry. A young mother became very worried by her 5-year-old son's obsession with wanting to be left on his own with the new baby. She stood quietly outside the bedroom door and allowed him to put his little sister in her crib. Slightly fearful, she closed the door when he asked her to go away, but remained listening and ready to run into the bedroom. Tears rolled down her cheeks when, to her surprise, he kissed his little sister and said, "Please help me to remember what it was like. I've forgotten already." I feel like that is just a little message to remind us to come back to spirit and to come back to our inner child. It feels like whoever needed that is going through something a little bit wobbly, and it's making me feel quite teary and emotional, but I do feel that that is not mine. So with whatever you might be moving through, however that might be unfolding for you, I want you to remember that spirit here hears your call, your pain, your cries, your gratitude, your everything. And so if you are sitting in these spaces of, and I want to use the word worry or fear for whatever it is that you're walking through currently, I just feel like you need to tell spirit what this is, to release it, to get the pain off of you, because it feels like you wear it for whatever reason. And so if you were triggered by whatever that was, there might be a part of your own inner child to sit with, to heal through, to come back to remembering that at any moment we can return to peace. And we don't need to feel guilty for that. Returning to source, like we did in that little meditation we just did this morning, and how joyful that felt, we can return to that at any moment of our day. And we're not to feel guilty for that, because that is source. Source is unconditional loving energy. Source is those parts of us that love us unconditionally, and it's why it feels so overwhelming when we're connecting to it. And I feel like this is just a reminder for whoever is navigating hard that you are not alone ever in this expansive universe, and that spirit is guiding you and is helping you and is watching you and is listening to you. And even in those moments where we are feeling like we are having that monstrous breakdown moment, where we are in the pit of it and we are going, why the fuck am I here? Why do I deserve to be here? That is where I want you to really drop into spirit and tell them what you need. Where do you want to be? How do you want to feel? And sit with that. It's not easy, but that's the shadow work. And from there, spirit will redirect you, and proof and evidence of that. Oh, I love you. Have a beautiful and blessed day, no matter what it is that you are doing on this gorgeous Friday. And sorry it's so long, but I feel like that last message was needed. Have a beautiful and blessed day.